I made this my pick of the block because it comes to us from Dyson. I own a Dyson cordless vacuum. Here's my story. I owned one like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, maybe even longer. When they first came out, I bought one. I had it for about 6, 7, 8 years. I bought a new battery for it after about 5 years. You know, I was very happy with it. That battery lasted me a couple more years. And then I decided, you know what, when I was finally like, okay, that Dyson went away, I bought a different vacuum. And you know what? It sucked, but not because it sucked. It sucked because it didn't suck. You know what I mean? It was terrible. And I was like, oh my God, you get that? Y'all understood that, right? Yeah. You want your vacuums to suck, right? As powerful as they can be. And I was like, why did you do it? You saved $100, but you bought an inferior vacuum and you use it all the time and you rely on it. So about a year ago, guess what I did? I bought a new Dyson, and I have never been happier. The most powerful cordless vacuum with the longest runtime, up to almost 40 minutes of runtime on a charge. It's got the incredible beater brushes. You can detach the floor attachment, and you can use it as a handheld. It's Dyson technology, Dyson quality, and today, I will say, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is the most affordable Dyson that we have at HSN at $249. I know I spent, what did I spend on mine? $399 on mine. This is, and I got a little bit of a discount. This is $249. It's free shipping and handling. If you get a brand new HSN credit card, it's $209. That's unheard of in the world of Dyson stick vacs, all right? It comes with a 2-year warranty. It only weighs 9 pounds. You get a little over 30 minutes of full run power. It has a really cool mount right here, and I have this in my house. I love it. You mount the charging station right to any wall, cabinet, inside a door, and then you just plug it in. So when you want to use your Dyson, all you do is you lift it and pull it down. That's all you do. When you're done with it, you put it right back up and let it rest. And now it's charging. If you miss that, up, out, down, use your Dyson, put it back in, up, down, it locks in. It even has a place for the tools down below. It is brilliant. I could talk about it all day, but the reason we love Dyson is we love the power. I'm gonna do a quick demo, and then since we've got enough time, we'll bring Gemma out. But I will tell you, and listen how quiet it is. This thing is phenomenal. I love my Dyson. I use it probably 5 days a week. I have a little area in my house where Danny and I usually eat, because we're a couple of dudes and we don't usually eat at the dining room table. We usually eat in front of the TV. And right there is where all the food and all the crumbs from 2 guys get all over the place. And I'll just do half that carpet. And I want you to see, look at the carpet lines, how beautiful. I'm gonna do one more thing before Gemma comes out. Harrison, I'm gonna go right down the middle of this line just to show you, since the return of the vacuum is way up by my hand, I don't have to deal with any scatter, and I will go right down the center here, and I will show you why Dyson is so amazing. Look at it cut through this path, right down the center. I'll just bring it back so you can see how clean that is. There it is. That is Dyson power. That is Dyson portability. 9 pounds in your hand. When it runs out of power, all I gotta do is bring it back and recharge it. Let me introduce you to the wonderfully charming and just incredible Gemma Kent, who always takes us on such a great tour of this. Good morning, Gemma. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Welcome to my home, guys.
I love this.
I'm so happy that we're bringing the Dyson V7 because it's lightweight, hassle-free, easy cleaning. Now that's what we want. We don't want to waste our time with, you know, hours and hours of cleaning. This gives you that, you know, 75% more power than the V6, 50% longer runtime. So you can really tackle the dirt in your home, and the tools that come with it. You've got the Crevice tool, which is great for finding snacks between couch cushions and getting into corners. And then you've got the lovely combo tool. This is a larger crevice, which also transforms into a dusting brush. So it's great for baseboards, vents, fans, picture frames, top of televisions. It really is handy. But the thing that sets this apart is that you can go from floor to floor surface without doing anything. All I do is walk. I mean, my home is probably like a typical home where you're going to get the different floor types in just a small space. I have no time to like change anything or do anything because I don't need to. I'm in tile. I'm going to go underneath this stool here because of the maneuverability of the tiny ball at the base. really gives me that flexibility to move around my home easily and know that I'm capturing the dirt.
Look at you go. Look at you. I love that shot. Great camera work.
Oh, he's doing great, isn't he?
You know, for me, and Gemma, you heard I'm sure you probably heard my long-winded story about how I owned a Dyson, and then I thought, well, other people must have copied that technology. Why should I spend $400 or $500 on a new Dyson when I could buy one off another website for $239.99, which is exactly what I paid for the other one? And do you know what? I donated it. I kept it in a closet, and then I got mad at myself for looking at it because I was like, how did you spend that money? And what did I do? I went right back to Dyson and I had to learn the hard way. I was like, I really thought other vacuums would have that power. The Dyson has so much more power than traditional stick vacs, Gemma, that it's almost like you're using an upright, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I looked up this little fact just for you, Guy, that the motor in here is it runs 5 times more than the Formula One race cars. They've made it super small, but it's really powerful. So here, I want to show you red means action, because this is really fun. I'm going to take off the base. I'm going to clip on that combo tool. And now you've got a handheld vacuum. So it's like 2 vacuums in one. And it's great for the chair rails. If you want to get above the doors, it really gives you the flexibility to be able to clean areas that you'd possibly ignore. Even on the sideboard here, I've still got glitter left over from Christmas because I try and not vacuum because I'll be vacuuming all the time if I know I have an airing coming up. But you can really tackle so many things. Oh, the blinds. I'm going to come up with things as I'm talking to you. The blinds are so easy, especially with this dusting brush, because it releases the dirt so that the V7 can vacuum it up.
I love, one of my favorite things, and I think you'll love this too, and I'll revert back to it again, is the charging area. You know, the problem with your vacuum is, where do I keep it when I'm not using it? Do I have to deal with a cord or any of that? You don't. When you buy it, there is an electrical cord for the charging station. So you want to mount this somewhere where you have a plug, and you plug that in. But then once you do that, to use your Dyson, all you do is lift it and pull it away. I love it. It's like a little parking garage. And what's neat too is when you put it back up, you'll notice that you'll see the lights come on, so you know that you're charging. The little thing in the center right here is your little filter, and all you want to do with that, if I can get this out, there it is. You take that out from time to time. I bring it out on my deck, and I just tap it out, and this is permanent. That goes right back in. And Gemma showed you, whenever you see red is an action. So when you want to empty it, and I love the way it empties. I'll show you that on the one that doesn't have any stuff in it. All you do is you lift it like that, and the bottom opens up. All right, so then all the dirt and debris go out. When you're done, you close it, lock in the bottom, and that's all that you need to do. And then again, when you want to put it back in, you lift it up, put it in. Never been easier. I'll do some more vacuuming here. Just to show you how easy, and how I love the fact that it doesn't scatter. Remember, the return, where the air is actually exhausted, is up by your hand. So you don't have to worry about, scattering or having things run all over the place. Obviously, it's just an amazing way to clean. It works on pretty much any carpeted surface. Most people have hard floors nowadays. They don't have many carpets, but you do have things like runners, and it's so nice to be able to use this on your runners, even in your pet areas, because remember, it's a 2-in-1, so you can always turn it off. I'm going to walk over here, and I'm going to go over to this hardwood floor just to show you the power of how, while you're there, I'll do this area. Might as well do it all. And this is like cereal bits. You don't have to worry if you've got, little clumpy messes, it'll still work. I'll show you how to empty it in a minute after I finish all this, this mess. But realistically, in the time that you pop it off the cradle and get it back, you would not even have plugged in your full-size upright. So why not? And you can see the carpet lines. You can see them there, which shows you great suction. I'll come right over here, and again, I'll go right down the center just to show you how it doesn't scatter. You get great, great cleaning. Look at this. I mean, it's never been easier. Gemma, what does this weigh?
5.45 pounds, so less than 6 pounds, really lightweight.
Lighter, I think it's lighter than the one that I have. I've got the what do I have? I have the V8.
I think you have the V8, yeah.
Yeah, which is more expensive, but it feels the same. The suction feels the same. This just feels a little bit lighter in my hand. So, and again, when you want to clean it, I'll show you how to clean it. I'm gonna hold this down on the ground so it doesn't scatter. Red is an action, right? So there's a little red tab right there. I lift it up, boom. Give it a little tap. That's all I need to do. Put the bottom back on, make sure it's locked in, and that's it. That's all I need to do. And look at the capacity of what I was able to clean up right there, all in this little bin. I love that it's touch-free now, Emma. It didn't used to be that way, but I love now that, Gemma, that I don't have to actually get in there, you know, and worry about getting a knife in there and pulling out bits of hair. Everything is expelled right out, so you don't have to deal with that anymore.
And you know what someone told me? I thought it was absolutely brilliant. When you're vacuuming, sometimes you vacuum up, oops, I shouldn't have vacuumed like a back of an earring or something. Well, now you don't have to search through a vacuum bag in order to find it because you'll see it and be able to pull it out. You know, that's just in case you vacuum something you wish you hadn't. So here I can lift it up. I can do my vents. I can do my ceiling fan so it doesn't become a sprinkler of dust. And it's lightweight and it's designed in such a way that it's ease of use because of where the weight is. The weight is in the handle, so it's so simple to lift up, and you're getting over 4 feet of reach. Even crown molding around the alarm system. It's really simple to use. Corners, I mean, my feet are firmly on the ground. I've got no ladder out, and I can lift up very simply. And all I did was put, red means action, and I put the combo tool straight on to the end of the wand. So that's giving you over 4 feet of reach. And just as simply, you can unclip, red means action, and now you have a handheld range, which I'm gonna, if my husband doesn't mind showing this, you can clip the Motorhead, direct drive Motorhead straight onto the handheld. So this is the fantastic for the trunk of a car or getting into spaces that you don't need the full wand vacuum. Now you can actually use it in tighter spaces because you've got the power in the stick form in the handheld range. All
right, if you want to get it today, here's the deal. Gemma herself took $50 off the price because she's so awesome. If you want to get another $40 off, get a brand new HSN credit card, it'll be $209. I've never, Gemma, did you ever think there'd be a Dyson available for $209, a stick vac? Never, right? I mean, you know, when they first came out, remember $699, $799? I mean, they you know, these are all the best technology. When you go to the Dyson company, most of these guys are engineers. That's what they do. You know, they figure out how to move and control air. And that's what the whole thing is all about. So whether you are vacuuming your kitchen floor, your carpeted floor, your car, whatever it is, you are getting the best available suction on the market today. And that's what's so wonderful about these. And the fact that, you know, you're talking about less than 10 pounds in your hand, easy to access. If you want, you know, sometimes I take the end off like that. And I can use this as like if I want to get spider webs, or if you see like a little spider in the corner, I'll go right over, I'll suck that guy right up. I'm like, sorry, spider, you're going in the can. So I'll do that. You could put your attachments on. It's never been easier. I like that I can do that. My arms are long enough that I can do that with one shot. But then when you see the power of the, and come right in on the beater bars, if you guys don't mind. Harrison will get us a good shot. Watch this. You want to see power. That's the power we're talking about, whether I show it to you that way or this way. Those individual little bar and brush combinations is what really activates and gets everything up off your floors so that when you're using it, if you've got pet hair, look, I dumped a whole bunch of stuff on this carpet and I want you to see how easily it cleans it. Look at this. I mean, look at the before and after there, and you can see the carpet lines. It's getting every bit of debris, whether it's small pieces, large pieces, it doesn't matter. And it's so easy to manipulate. You know, Gemma, a lot of people go to a Dyson because they want it to become their main vacuum. You know, I know my mom, Gemma, is in her 80s, and she's not very happy with me right now because I just said that, but it's the truth. And, you know, she can't haul around a 15 or an 18 pound vacuum. There's no way. This is an easy vacuum to be able to utilize. It's not heavy. You know, the weight, you're not pushing it around with all that weight on the floor, having to run over. And what's the worst part about vacuuming? Let me just tell you, since I owned a Dyson, I like vacuuming. No, I actually love vacuuming because I'm like, look, I'm seeing my results and it's easy. I hated vacuuming before because you'd have to bend over to plug it in. You got to wind up the cord. Every time you go to another room, you got to pull the cord out and re-plug it in somewhere else. With this, I can do everything in a fraction of the time. You saw Gemma with her husband there. They're hitting every room in the house. I mean, you could probably vacuum that whole area in 5 minutes, which normally would take you a half hour. And 30 minutes of runtime. I've always said this, Gemma. If you got to vacuum more than 30 minutes, call a cleaning company, because that's way too much vacuuming for any one person. And you're not gonna have to do that. Customer pick on hsn.com, $40 off or $50 off the regular price. If you get an HSN credit card, it's another $40 off. So that price won't even be your real price. Your price will be $209. There's no shipping and handling. You'll pay a little bit of sales tax, that's it, and you'll get this home. 2-year warranty, all the extras are included. Gemma, I just think for this price, it's a no-brainer. You gotta get it.
It's just so simple. And not only have you got the Dyson technology cleaning for you, but because you're encouraged to clean when you notice the mess, your home is naturally going to be cleaner. You're not waiting till Saturday in order to do the clean. You can just unclip, because this is an intelligent battery. You're not going to overcharge this battery, and you're going to be able to tackle the messes as you see it, because you can store your vacuum either by plugging it in like a cell phone or on the included docking station. So it allows you to have the vacuum ready to go when you need it. Again, it's a 3.5 hour for a full charge, but you're not going to be able to overcharge this battery. So we encourage you, when you are done with your vacuuming, just plug it in and let it do its job. And I wanted to show you too. I'm going to get a garbage can over here. Right here, I'm going to show you red means action. I'm going to pull it out. And this is real world dirt. And that's just from that little cleaning that I did, that it captures the dirt.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I leave my home so when I have an airing coming up that I don't vacuum. So this is very candid, and it's my actual dirt.
Hey, Gemma, how about if you, I was gonna say, what if you've got pets? Would you recommend this for pet owners? I mean.
I have 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all right. You know what? I had to listen to earlier. We had Alexandra out here, and she was talking about her husband's beard hair. Did you hear about that? Well, that was brutal. She said, you know, she's using the Raycop for the mattress. She goes, oh, if I have to vacuum up my husband's beard hair, and I swear a shiver went down my back. No, he's wonderful. I'm just teasing. But anyway, it could be human hair. It could be pet hair. It could be, you know, Gemma, you probably know of me, or maybe you don't. I love to cook. I grew up in the restaurant business. My kitchen floor is constantly got crud on it, constantly, because I use flour and I got all kinds of stuff that I cook with Parmesan cheese. It gets everywhere. I can pull this out. This is literally. It's literally like out the door and right there. I don't even have to look at it. I know exactly where my Dyson is. It's always there when I need it. It's the quickest way to clean up.
It's just so simple, and this is really candid as well. I don't like bits on my feet. We tend to have a shoe-free household. Even my husband's wearing socks as he's operating the camera. Yeah. And I just hate bits on my feet. I really, really don't like it. I know if you've got carpet and you wear dark socks, the little fluff from the socks can get on the carpet. I'm very, very picky. And even that dirt is no match for the Dyson technology. It's just not.
She said, bits on my feet. You are the best. Oh, I love it. No, but you know what? It's true. I'm the same. You know what? Gemma, I'm telling you, I have the same thing. In the front of my house, there's a shoe rack. People come in, they take their shoes off, because we live really near the beach. And otherwise people would be tracking sand all over the place. But I'm like you, like even when I have to get up in the middle of the night, if I have to walk, and get a drink or water or something, I always put I have these little slippers at the side. I don't even like walking barefoot through there, even though I know my floors are clean, because I don't want to bring that stuff back into bed. The key is keep your floors clean, keep your carpets clean, do it easy, do it simply. Thank the folks at Dyson for that. Let me tell everybody one more time. So 4 flex pay on everything. Free shipping and handling if you buy this today. It's very limited, by the way. It's $50 off. It's 4 flex of $62.50. Or remember, if you get the HSN credit card, you'll get another $40 off that price. So your price will be $209. Your flex pay will probably be, I don't know, Pat, what do you think, like 55 bucks? Yeah, something like that, so it'll be less. But you'll own a Dyson. With a 2-year warranty, trust me, they last a lot longer than that, all right? Maybe 5 or 6 years down the line, you may have to get a new battery for it. I did that one time, but don't worry. You'll get plenty of use out of it. It'll pay for itself. The most affordable option when it comes to Dyson and a handheld vacuum. It's customer pick on hsn.com too. Gemma, we got about a minute left.
Fantastic. So again, it's lightweight, hassle-free, all the things that you said, but really important. If you don't want to install it on the wall on the docking station, that's fine. You can just plug it in like a cell phone. But most importantly, it's giving time back in your hands. You can go from a stick form, red means action, to a handheld. And now you can tackle things like the blinds, or the molding. It's so easy to do, and all I'm doing is moving to the area I need to clean. Another thing, there's 2 power modes, powerful mode and max mode. Max mode is fantastic, and it's probably how the vacuum will arrive, just for grounding dirt. You don't want to live in that mode because that's an extra boost of power, but you'll find living in the powerful mode for every floor surface.
Hey, look, they're not even asking me to do this. I just enjoy cleaning up with this vacuum.
Therapeutic,
it's kind of part of my deal. You know what I mean? Gemma, thank you so much, and thank your husband. Great job, both of you guys. Appreciate you Skyping in.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
All right, honey. Take care. All right, everybody.